this transit, guys. It's going to be separating the wheat from the chaff, I'm afraid. The real OGs from the charlatans. It really, really is, guys. And I'm looking forward to that because there are so many people out there that are just toxic and yet somehow think that on any level at all they're better than me. Okay, now you know you just simply aren't even in the same league unless you are, you know, first and foremost able to admit your downfalls, I'm afraid, and that isn't very many people at all. Most people just prefer to pretend that they're totally fine, you know. So and worse than that, honestly, you know, they're basically following the false light, okay, and they think on any level at all that it's true, and it's worrying, to be honest. But I'm not worrying about those people any longer. I think that's what I meant by saying, if and when there's an opportunity for me to go 5D, guys, I'm just gonna have to take it. I mean, you know, it's a continual process, one that is just happening, you know, more and more all the time, and I simply can't believe it, guys, because even though I've had this injection and I've been around this medication, I was around it again just recently, and I think the last time, he actually told me this time that every now and then he takes a very, very strong painkiller that you're not allowed to take more than once in a while for his back. And the truth is, that's what it was. It's those really heavy. It's painkillers, basically. It's painkillers. They are the worst. They are the absolute worst. And obviously vaccines, but you know, they're in varying degrees anyway. So, you know, but the thing is that I'm being absolutely attacked by this medication, and in some ways I'm actually quite glad, because, well, Jupiter is in my sign now, guys, so I am going to be like psychic out of the stratosphere, honestly, guys, and that's what I mean. I just can't believe how psychic I am at the moment, how much information, how many downloads I'm getting, even though I am like this with toxicity at the moment in my head. And honestly, guys, I just, you know, I'm surprising myself. I'm even really seeing auras now and everything like that. I'm just seeing so many colours. It's unbelievable, guys. And I'm not even using, I was thinking about it, but I'm not even using the mugwort. So, you know, there's a lot going on, guys. And I did have a few things I wanted to say coming up on in here. I'm just gonna, oh yeah, so I was gonna follow on from this idea of kind of going inside, okay? And I was saying, right, if you're being right, so if you are a narcissistic either man or woman that has a penis, acts like a penis, okay, thinks that on any level is the antenna, okay, and overtly seeking out affirmation, okay, because that's really what you're looking for. you need to do this, okay? And if you are on the receiving end of one of those people, okay, because you've been probably overtly seeking attention, okay, and seeking affirmation, then, you know, what I was saying was you've got to go inside, okay? You've got to close your eyes and you've got to ground down so that you can begin to re-inhabit, okay, your physical body. Because when we're in pain, whether that's mental or emotional, or and especially physical, okay, and it's usually going to be all three because it's all one, okay, and they are all interconnected. So the easiest way to work on the mental health is to get the physical health in tip-top condition, and that means in particular the gut, okay. You can't really help the mind and the emotions without healing the gut, okay, and that means that you're going to have to heal the rips and tears, okay, the perforation, and that the only way you can do that is with a shit ton load of collagen, and that means really for a while eating nothing else, okay, eating nothing but protein, fat and high collagen foods, because everything else is just going to rip you up inside. So if you're already ripped up inside, just give it up already, okay? You're only your worst enemy, okay? You know, so if you're in that state of external seeking of validation, whether that is even just information, okay? So you want somebody to validate that what you believe is true. No. Okay, you're really in an outward masculine penis projection, okay? I call it sick dick. And that's because that is what happens when we poison ourselves. There's only really, I've come to realize, guys, there is only one way to kill humans, and that is to poison them. And it takes a shit ton load of poison to kill us. It really, really does, guys. Most people are doing it all day, every day. And once, this is what I'm saying, once you've actually poisoned your gut and you're choosing not to heal it, okay, because if you were choosing to heal it, you would have gone carnivore by now, particularly if you've ever listened to me. 3 months and you're healed, okay, 6 weeks and you'd be done, but carry on for 3 months and make sure that you've done a good job. I personally just keep going back to it. At the moment, after Saturday night, actually ended up having a bit of pizza, not carnivore, guys, but I didn't actually eat the crust. I ate very little of the crust. I just ate the best bit, which is where there's like loads of cheese in the middle kind of thing. I only had 3 very small slices. Ate the middle bit, but since then, of course, I knew it. I have been sort of slightly craving the sugars and the carbs. So I decided to allow myself to have some of my keto bread, which is actually made with seeds, and on a day like today, when you need to be somewhere. Get behind a slow moving vehicle, and then so I've been having a bit of that bread kind of thing just to sort of ease my way out, but and so I will, once I sort of, the thing is that until the end of July I don't even think I'm going to have a day off, guys, honestly. I will have a few half days off, but I'm not going to have a full day off, and so for that reason I don't want to detox. I need a full day off so that I can just revel in the headache for a bit. But anyway, the headache, I managed to ease it off. I mean, I think I may have just kind of helped myself. I won't really know unless I have a major kind of crying fit or something like that again, as to whether I've managed to shift this mucus. Because I feel fine, I really, really do. I feel good and I feel totally plugged in. And that's what we need to do now, okay? So if you want to know yourself, okay, you have to stop looking at everyone else. Don't look at anyone else. Don't look at anyone. Honestly, do not. And this is what actually, that was one of the things I wanted to say, okay? Stop looking at me for a start, and please stop masturbating over me, guys. I don't know who's doing it, okay? But something specific happens. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Something specific happens to me when either one of two things happens, and I'm not sure which one it is this time. Either someone is violating me in their mind, okay, and I'm totally against that. I don't think we should masturbate over people that we aren't having sex with. People that we either know or we don't know. It isn't fair on their psychic space. It's an intrusion. It's an absolute intrusion, okay? And so unless you are prepared to go up to the person that you're masturbating over, so put it in the comments, guys, if you are, and tell them and ask them. How about you ask them, would it be okay if I masturbate tonight and violate you in my mind? Because that's what it is, okay? It's basically sexual assault if you are thinking about someone that you aren't having sex with in your mind, okay? And or somebody's masturbating about somebody else and feeling bad about me, okay? Don't bother, right? Do not think of me at all. I don't want to be in your mind. I'm having to say that to my neighbours now. Pay me no mind, okay? Really, really don't. I'm not interested in being on the other, on the guilt-ridden sort of agenda of your unconscious mind, okay? I just am not interested. It's too exhausting, okay? And these energies that are coming in now, I mean, I really was feeling it yesterday because I hadn't slept very well the night before and I've been so busy, but I had a great night's sleep last night and that's all I need, really. And then I'm back, baby, okay? I mean, I think it was the pizza as well, a little bit. And possibly maybe the tomato, but I can have tomato now. I even put tomato kind of pesto on my own carnival pizza, and it's totally fine. I'm totally fine with tomato now, but I just wouldn't, because I know how damaging they are. They're just ripping up your gut all the time, and therefore they're so addictive. For that reason, they're so addictive, because people are addicted to the things that kill them. Okay, rip them up inside, right? They are the things that are addictive, because they are immediately stripping your body of nutrients, and so they put you in an uninsatiable state of being, okay? Insatiable state of being, an insatiable, I should say, an insatiable state of being. So please pay me no mind, okay? I really, really do mean that, because I can feel psychic intrusions, and the other thing that's been going through my mind, and then I'll come back to what I was saying, is this again. It's on the same lines. Are people who have very little going on in their lives. They're usually obsessing over someone, and therefore they attract obsessive people, okay, because they are obsessive in themselves, and then they start saying things like, oh, I'm picking up on them telepathically, they're thinking about me. And it's like, no. what is happening here is you can't stop thinking about them. Stop projecting. It's so obvious, okay? You are the one that can't stop thinking about them. So give yourself and give them a break already, okay? And just give it up already. Stop being obsessive. It's another reason to come back to yourself. Okay, come back to yourself and go inside. Close your eyes, breathe, ground down, okay? Meditate deeply by actually dropping fully, disappearing, okay, and allowing your body to fall away from the structure that is keeping you stuck, calcifying, and unable to be flexible in any way, shape or form in your life, body, mind, heart, spirit, okay? So, and once you've actually done that for some time, you've fully dropped to the point where you actually, either one of two things are going to happen. First thing is that you're really exhausted, and so you're going to just keep being drawn to the deep relaxation and just going to go, oh, you know what? The more you do it, the more you're going to need it, okay, for some people. And that could just be within a week, okay, 7 to 10 days. So you just keep going there. You just keep allowing yourself to go there. You just keep dropping. You just keep falling away, okay? Allow those muscles to fall away. They are not your friend as long as they're uptight, because they are making you uptight, and you are bound up tight like a tight spring coil that is about to unravel, because not because it's relaxing, because it's too tight. When we try to ping, and then it's really difficult to actually get it back together, okay? So then you'll know you're ready to come out of the relaxation process, guys. And this is my full program, okay? I'm telling it to you right here and now. This is all you need to do. But what I find is, particularly with the people who think that on some level there's something, that they think there's something wrong with me, it's a total projection. Come on. This is meant to be in the fast lane, going 60. They think on any level that they are better than you, but the truth is that, and so for that reason they go, don't tell me what to do. I'm not going to do your protocol because I don't want you to tell me what to do. Where my protocol is the exact opposite of telling you what to do. All I'm saying is relax, because what's locked up inside you is exactly what you need to do. But you can't get to it because you don't know who you are, and you're not even inside your body. And that's why you don't know who you are and where you're going. Because you don't need to know where you're going, you just need to allow the impulse to arise within you. But that impulse will never arise until you soften enough to actually allow it to actually feel it on some level. So you need to relax, and so that's what I was saying. And then those very uptight, stressed out, totally inflexible people who can't admit that they've got anything wrong with them, project it onto me and think I'm the problem in their lives and that they are somehow better than me on any level at all, will then go and do a monkey see, monkey do program where they're following along every single thing that those people are telling them to do. Okay? No! You only need to be told one thing to do. That is relax deeply, okay? Relax, relax, relax. Totally drop, totally disappear. And from there, your greatest impulse, your passion, and your purpose is going to begin to arise within you.